What yet, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lycos, and in this video I'm going to have 7 essential mods for Fallout 4 on PS5. Now if you liked the video, it would be awesome if you would subscribe to the channel. And now let's get right into the mods. First up, we have the Unofficial Fallout 4 patch. This is essential for every one of my playthroughs of Fallout 4, fixes a ton of bugs and makes the game more stable. Next up, we have Simple Green, Simple Seasons. There are several amazing mods in the Simple Season series, but most of the time I go with Simple Green because it adds a lot of life and color to the wasteland. Next up, we have a player home mod that I actually only recently tried out. This is by far my favorite player home mod that I've experienced in any Bethesda game. I absolutely love this mod. It's called Pineneedle Rest. You can get here very early in the game. It's just south of Vault 111, so there's a boat that you need to get in order to get to this player home. But just before the boat, you're going to want to check out the body and the backpack that's in this location right here. So take all of the items here, but you especially need the key to the cabin. Now the first thing you're going to want to do, you want to go behind the cabin and activate the generator. There's a lot of different things to interact with all around the cabin. I won't get too in depth with it, but let's head inside of the cabin because there's a couple key things you need to know in here. When you get into the player home, you're going to notice that it's a bit dark, but you can interact with the fireplace and a bunch of lights that are around the cabin in order to light it up. Now a couple of things that you're going to want to do here inside of the cabin is interact with the shotgun that's over the fireplace so that you can open the door to the bunker. And in the bedroom, you're going to want to get the bunker code that's on the table. So then we're going to go behind the cabin again, and back here, we're going to find the bunker. There's a little shutter that we need to open, and then we can go inside of the bunker, and we're going to go down the ladder and enter the bunker itself. I absolutely love this bunker. Everything about this player home has so much detail and looks absolutely amazing. Next up, we have better graphics and weather. This does just what you would think, enhances the graphics and the weather in Fallout 4. It enhances the lighting, and at nighttime it makes the nights a little darker. Now the next mod is not a huge change in the game, but for an immersive playthrough I think it makes a big difference, and that's Pip-Boy Flashlight. Now I use the brighter version. This basically just turns your Pip-Boy light into a flashlight. Especially with the darker nights, gives the nighttime a much more ominous feel. Another simple mod that I like to always have in my playthroughs is Sane fusion cores, which just makes it so that your fusion cores drain much slower. So if you get annoyed by how fast the fusion cores drain, this might be a good one for you. And finally, one of my personal favorites is Stronger Dogmeat. This makes it so that Dogmeat is much more effective in the game. I personally love to have Dogmeat as a companion, but I've always been a little bit disappointed with how much damage he can do. This makes it so he does much more damage and is a much more effective companion. Now, as you can see, it doesn't make him super overpowered. He's not going to be taking on any Deathclaws single-handedly, but he does make short work of any raiders. Now that's it for this video, everyone. This is my first episode in my essential mod list, so keep an eye out for more in the future. If you found the video useful, don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you all for watching, and as always, stay where you're at, and I'll come where you're to. Later, everyone.